Let's see. Hopefully we got sound. You can run the streets with your thumb. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Take your time. Take your time. That's funny. What hood you from? What hood you from? Not interested in what? Okay, and what? What are like? What are y'all talking about? Okay, this ain't no dating site. Thank you, Papa Joe. Okay, what is going on? You on my live. I'm not on yours. I'm not interested. Well, thank you for letting us know. For whoever is interested, he is not. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Drop the low. Drop the location. Where y'all from? Okay, North Carolina, Los Angeles, Cape Town, South Africa. Okay. Look, I'm international now. Okay, baby, we international, period. Seriously. I am in um like Arizona. In Arizona. I was actually just popping up. I was just gonna pull some cards and just kick it with my people. Bye, Freddie. Goodbye. Goodbye. So, all right. Let's see, because this is getting mind your business energy. Okay. And I think we're in Mercury retrograde because, people, screws are not tight. Respectfully. Respectfully. Let's see. Let's just get the energy of the night. What time is it? What time is it in South Africa if you're still on here? What's y'all time zone? It's probably like the morning time, like early in the morning. Like, sing us a song. I am not a singer, okay? Now, you can keep in mind that I'm an artist, okay? What Erica said, keep in mind I'm an artist, but I'm not a singer. Not a singer. I just love, I just have a love for music. So, like, even when I can have a conversation with anyone, and then depending on what we're discussing, a song will pop in, and I'll just say whatever lyric comes to mind that went with the conversation. So people are like, you always singing something. Okay. So anywho, foundations and achievement. I don't know if y'all was on, what was this, July 1st. July 1st, and I said that the energy for the month, 8:45 a.m. Where you at? What does it say, K Fletch? 8:45. Are you over in Africa as well? So look, I pulled some cards for on the first. Right, you're asked right, so where are you though? I don't think you. Okay. Okay. So on July 1st, oh, Egypt. 9:45. Okay. And I said that for the month of July is up. Everything is up. Like anything that you want to bring, and look, it's still confirming. I'm like, what's the energy of the night? Okay. This could also just correlate to tomorrow because tomorrow, it's the holiday, or wherever y'all at, in July 4th, wherever. On that day. Okay. Yeah. So, foundations and achievements. Okay. Look, always remember when you're building, and I know y'all know this. I know y'all are very wise of this, okay? When you're building, rebuilding, remodeling, whatever you're doing in your life, whatever refinement you're doing, you have to get rid of the old material. Okay? If you know what I mean, you have to get rid of the old material. Worn out, paint chipping. Okay, like your life is your house. Okay, your life is your house. Just like your body is your temple. Hi. So whatever you consume, whatever you put in it, that's going to determine your foundation and how strong it is and how weak it is as well. This what I don't like about YouTube. So you have to accomplish so many milestones. They don't even want to give me a chat box, y'all. Okay? Like, which is crazy. I'm like, a chat box, bruh. Mm, okay. So like I was saying, I was talking about your foundation and um, making sure the material that you're using, your material is like your wisdom. Okay. And some people out here foundation wobbly as hell. It's not funny, but seriously, screws falling out. Okay, mental screw. So, so with the foundations and like with this card, so we got foundations and achievements, right? And so with this card, it's also stating how, for me, it's also um, could be just a celebration. You know, if you've already done the work, if you've already, um, went through your initiation or your process or whatever journey that you're on, you can be reaping this, okay? You could be reaping this. A fool builds their foundation on sand, the wise build it on rock. Period. I can agree with that. Okay. That's why they be sinking, you know what I mean? That's why your life sink, okay? When there is no kind of stability, even because everything starts in the mind for once. Everything starts inside out, as within, so without. So if thy know not, okay, and just knowing that, we go through life not even realizing that our foundation could be as strong as we want it, but sometimes we be in our own fucking way. Like the stuff that you go through on a daily, especially if it's forcing you and pushing you to grow and pushing you to look within yourself and pushing you to fix your fucking attitude and pushing you to lose weight and pushing you to start that business and whatever it is. People don't realize like that's the fucking answer. But you're in your own way. And baby, believe me, I know, cause I'm here now after years of just not doing it. Like I was talking to someone yesterday and we were discussing how when people tell you to just do it, It is so much easier said than done. Oh, just do it. That is so complex. Okay? And I'll use myself for an example. All I had to do was push a button here. All I had to do, now I would pre-record my videos and say, the things that I wanted to talk about so I didn't forget it, and then maybe one day just publish them. And that was so easier said than done. Like, all I had to do was just upload, but I didn't do it in my own fucking way. And when you're in your own way, this is why you can't get shit done. Obviously. Like, just do it. Okay, I know. It's like, you know what you have to do. You know the first step. Hell, you maybe even know the first, second, and third step. So why are you not doing it? And it could be a plethora of reasons why. But what I've for me personally, it was just like, oh, okay, you just didn't want to. Like, you just didn't want to deal with the responsibilities that come with it. Okay, most people do not do what they desire to do, what they want to do, is because of the responsibilities that comes along with it, whether good or bad. Just like me, the responsibilities, me wanting a YouTube channel, me wanting to attract my tribe, okay, me wanting to get out here and you know walk my purpose, be um, a, a walking and a living testimony. That was as much as I wanted to do it, it was still hard to do. Because you think about, again, the responsibilities that follow, which could be me showing up every day, making sure I'm posting, going live, recording a video, interacting, engaging, continuously performing to where it's going to help me ascend to where it is that I want to be, right? All of that is a responsibility, and most people don't want to deal with the back end and just think about um, wanting to be in the end without doing the meat and potatoes. You know what I mean?
For you.
Can y'all hear me?
When it comes to your love life. And somebody that's very romantic. Door to value is here. Someone that sees the value.
Can y'all hear me now? Can somebody tell me if they can hear me, please? Appreciate it. Can you hear me now? Father, he will say yes, yeah. Can somebody tell me if you hear me right now? Hit me right now, hit me right now. Can anybody hear me? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, what we were discussing was getting out of your own way. And as much as that easier said than done, the first step is dealing with yourself, dealing with you. Yeah, I mean, most people most people don't want to participate in life. In whatever way, shape, like most people do not want to participate in life. And when you do not participate in life, this is why life may turn out so blue and gloomy and depressive, because you're not taking any control over your life. You're not having a say, so you're just letting life just fling you fling you here, fling you where, you know what I mean? Fucking dangle you. No. Like everyone is going through something, okay? Everyone is going through something, but are you going to allow life to kick you? Kick you while you down? Or are you gonna get up and fight back? Like there is if you're not participating in life, you're not learning, you're not growing, you're not um, you know, positioning yourself to even acquire resources that could potentially help you. Okay? Most people don't realize how important resources are, especially in this day and time. Okay? Really knowing someone who knows somebody, like having resources is 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 definitely an asset to have in your life. Mm. Hi. Hi. Mm-hmm. I already got 3 baby moms. Okay, and you're telling us this because y'all be so expressive. Like y'all want to tell everybody y'all tea. I mean that's fine, you know. Y'all don't even wait till people ask. Just handing the shit out. Just giving it out. Just giving it out. Mm. I mean, have some mystery about. No, no, I'm not talking about that. You know, you want to share whatever, but just in general, as you're moving through life, because everyone is like walking vomit nowadays. Okay, everyone is walking. You say hi, and it turns into a 30-minute conversation. You know. But and that's not to say, because there are times where people just need to get, relieve that stuff off their chest. So that's understandable. But at least just give us a little mystery. Let us ask the questions. Okay, let us ask the questions. Anybody have a question? Want a card pulled? Anybody got a question? I don't even know how to. I was trying to see if I was your best friend. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see something. I think I'm gonna use this. Hopefully y'all will be able to see it. Hold on. I guess. It's so cute right there, I guess. Look, that's obvious. What you doing? You see me? You see me? That's what I'm doing. Now you can't see me. Let me know, but do you see me? But it's okay. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. But do y'all see what I put up there? Thanks. Good night. What are y'all plans for the holiday? I remember when just get-togethers back then was just so much fun. And when I say back then, like of course like 90s, early 2000s. Like everybody pulling up. Mhm. Mm. I'm just on here kicking it. Good evening. Good evening. We chit chatting, pulling cards. If you have a question, please share where you're from. I like to know how many or the locations I'm reaching. Cause like I said, I'm international, baby. Okay, Cali. California love. Dun, 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 dun. It never rains in Southern California. I see you when it is. Yeah, if y'all would like a card pull, just ask the questions if you don't mind me exercising my intuitive abilities. Thanks, thanks, thanks. In the day. I want to go this totally off on side note. There's two movies that I would like to go see again. Michael Jackson and Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day, I like to go movies like that which have a lot of symbology in there. I have to see like 2 3 times. Like Sinners, oh my god, when that movie came out, I seen that movie 3 times. It was heavily coded in there. And even with mm, even with Avatar, I just couldn't see it a second time. Avatar, those are some long movies, but it had a lot of symbology in there too. Symbolism sometimes. But when I go in the movies, I like to, depending on what the movie is, I like to decode the movies. I'd be so intrigued, like, oh my God, that's what, that. So whoever I go to the movies with, they be like, girl. So then when I just chill and I don't say nothing, people are like, hey, what do you think that mean? Like, when I be decoding during the movie, you don't want to hear, but now you want to hear from me? Now you want to hear from me? Like, seriously? It'd be funny. Wow. You want me to pull a card? So you we want to know, are you bald and do you have real hair? Like, cause what in the flinky? Like, I mean, because if I'm bald and I have hair on, I'm still not bald. Whether if it's borrowed hair or not. Afraid of false hair. What is there to be afraid of? Hair weave. Do you have some kind of what they call it, phobia? Oh my God, y'all. Because this person said that they were afraid. Y'all, Maury, was it Maury? When they would bring on the contestants or no, I've never been with a girl without hair. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. So you've never been with a bald site. Thank you. Yeah. So since we were talking about being afraid, the show Maury, when they have people like insane things that they were afraid of. So that's when you said you're afraid of hair, I wasn't going to put it past you because it's like I've heard it all. Yeah, Maury. So when you said I'm afraid of hair, that's something like what the hair be walking, like getting up. What does it do? You know what I mean? Like what the hair be doing? Oh, okay. I was just making sure. So yes, they were scared of things, crazy things. I even saw like someone was scared of a fucking like doorknobs. Like what? But some of that stuff I was in question. Like, is you really scared? Or is it, you getting a little check for it? But either way, do you. It's like get in bed and the hairs go. Oh my god. Wake up in a fucking wig on a nightstand chilling. Yep, I seen the cotton candy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like crazy stuff. Stuff I'm telling you. Like nowadays in this world, I don't put nothing past nobody. Right, phobias. Like I don't put nothing past nobody. Like if you scared of something, hey, whatever. We have talking fucking dolphins, so it's whatever. Look, we welcome it all. I'm grateful that y'all been pulling up on your little girl. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. That's it's not easy following your calling, but when you have a calling, when you have a purpose, or when you have an urge to fulfill some kind of goal or prophecy for yourself, you're going to do it, even if you're forced to. Which, if you ask me, avoid it by all cost. Okay. Um, I'm not for sure. I was supposed to be in San Diego, but plans had changed, so probably just be chilling. Mm. I'm in Arizona. Mm. I'm from Michigan, though. Midwest. I'm from Michigan. So yeah, what was I just talking about? The yeah, we get them triple digits. Mhm. we've hit 120 before. Yeah, purpose. Thank you. See, my painful future was known to me at the age of 6 to 33, yet I still follow it. Mhm. Because that's what you are meant to do. Some somewhere up in there, whatever it is that you had to learn during that time frame, that is what's going to help somebody in the next person. And of course, it always going to benefit you. Your purpose is always going to be beneficial to you. Even though it sucks, no matter what it is, even though you may be like, I don't wish this on nobody, it's still going to be beneficial to you. Mm, that's it's hard to live that purpose. Yeah, because there's so much pressure. There's so much that's like you carrying weight. Okay, you carrying a lot of responsibility, but like they say, God is not gonna put more on you than you can bear. But I totally agree because you got to deal with the critics. You got to deal with the non-believers. You have to deal with so much. But the good thing about it is your purpose. Okay, you doing what you supposed to do. So all the people who judge you or have something to say, I said this in one of my videos last week. Like they don't know what God has told you to do. They don't know what you had to do to get where you are. That's what's make the your walk so much meaningful because you have a divine assignment that's special to you. Mm, mm-hmm. This is why you have to and lack of knowledge it and what does it say? Operationalized cognition. If those are barriers for you, this is where you have to teach yourself. You're in the age we are in the age of technology. You have to use your resources while they're free. Like once you know better, you do better. If you're already aware that you lack knowledge in whatever it is that you may be wanting to study. So yes, of course, fucking discipline is hard. You ain't preaching on deaf ears, my baby. It is so hard, especially when that's not something that you were brought up on. Discipline is hard because it requires consistency. Even when you don't want to do it, do that but that takes time. That takes time. It takes time. This is why you plan out, are you look, this is why they say focus on the outcome. Most people, most people, when it comes to discipline and consistency, sometimes it's just needing to focus on the outcome and not the process, not everything that you got to do. Because even just thinking about, oh, I got to do this and this and this, versus just, okay, I know I have to do this and I'm doing it no matter what. Just thinking about the process, and you haven't even reached the level to the future shit that you're thinking about, like, that is exhausting. Like they say, start or have baby steps. Baby steps, you know, that's what they say, baby steps. That's look, baby steps. Cause shit gonna be hard. Shit gonna be hard. Shit ain't gonna come easy, because you still have to build your inner strength, your inner fortitude to even be able to carry the life that you want. Do you hear me? So you have to have discipline. You have to have consistency. I do small things every day to get through a tough time. Eventually, after a month of that habit, my identity becomes that habit. Boom. Small steps. Just like for me making a video and posting it, no matter if it was a full video or a short, okay? Just posting one every day. Me knowing the identity that I want, the identity that I wanted for myself, me knowing what I wanted to do, that small step of just pre-recording. And when I'm telling you small step, like, okay, long as my video 60 seconds or less, you know, post something, even when I didn't want to. But when I kept doing it, agreeing with Justin, it became an habit. Even just starting, you know, these lives, like, okay, just just go live. I don't know. It seemed like y'all like me anyway when I'm live in action. So, um, you know, just even doing this, going live, because usually I'll be like, one done, all right, we're gonna do these videos. But no, I'm really enjoying this. So building that habit to connect and engage with y'all, you know, that a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. So I agree with Justin, like, you gotta do that. Because I've even, and this is another thing I want to share too, like for me, prayer and meditation I've been consistent with that for over a month now. I don't stroll. Soon as my alarm wake up, or soon as I rise, open my eyes, I'm straight into prayer and meditation. And on the days when I don't immediately do it, when I fall off or I slip back, my mind is thinking about, you got to say your prayer, you have to do your meditation. Because it's telling myself, like, you're out of balance. We made this habit, like, you have to go and do that. So even once you do it over and over, and you know you start to, oh, you're gonna be brought back. You're gonna be brought back to center. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Oh, I'm studying stuff from 1000s of years old stuff. 99% of humanity has no idea. Interesting. Share one thing that we don't know that you've studied that you believe that humanity has no knowledge of. Thank you, thank you. Look, y'all, I think I was like 6 subscribers away from 100. Okay, once I get my 100, I'm going live. I'm gonna have my little candle. We gonna celebrate. Okay, okay. Period. Celebrating these milestones. Hell, I'm celebrating my consistency, my discipline. I'm celebrating me showing up. You feel me? I'm celebrating me showing up. And that's another thing to keep you going, you know what I mean? And which is why I can see why I have been going live, is because my spirit is like, this is the only way that you are going to put yourself out there, that you're going to stay consistent, because if you show up live, we're going to take care of the rest for you. So oh, thank you. I hope you get monetized. You deserve it. Plus, we get to say thank you in a way. I appreciate that. But, baby, I got a long way to go to get monetized. They have you go through these loops, swoops, and dips and flips and stuff, but it's going to happen in due time. It's going to happen before the end of this year. I tell you that. Okay? Period. Putting it out there is done. It's done. Yeah, I don't. If anybody, wanted to contribute or send any blessings, again, it's totally up to you, voluntary. I ain't on here begging. Okay, okay. I know where my blessings gonna come from, but the my information is on my page, like my Cash App and stuff. I got 20K now, 23K followers, and in one wait, in one what? Facebook groups, and they got none. Okay, period. Yes. What is it that you what is your pages about? What are you into? What is your specialty? What do you do? Mm, okay. Yeah. Listen here, baby. I'm celebrating every milestone. When I get my 100 followers, which will probably be by the end of Sunday. Okay. Period. I will be at 100 subscribers, bringing on my cupcake, putting me my candle, and we gonna say yay to me for the discipline and the consistency. Okay. And me meeting my tribe, my subscribers. Okay, my fam. Like, it's going to be like, one thing that I'm excited about this journey here with you guys is that I get to meet, like, interact with people that I don't know, but that gets me. And I get y'all. My tribe. You know, just as I'm showing up as a teacher, a teacher, advisor, healer. whatever. Okay, the dawn. I know I'm a, learn from you guys as well. Everything good. Everything is everything. Okay. Where y'all trickling in from? The newbies that's rolling in. And we're rolling, 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 yeah. So on my channel, just so you guys know, we're going to discuss a little bit of everything. Um, just to give y'all some background, like Faceless Heart, the name of my channel, that's what it was um, planned. As you know, things in life do not plan. It would be a faceless channel, right? And I was just going to do voiceovers. But as I started to think and really contemplate on it, it's not necessarily just about the face. Like, I feel as if we all share the same emotions, in one point of our lives. We've all have experienced the same um, emotions, some of us. And so that does not come with like one specific race and one specific face. And it's all about just one, being one, feeling everything as one. So when we talk about, love, traumas, self development, whatever it is that we are going to discuss, it has no face to it. Because ultimately we're all connected in one way, shape, or form. Y'all know that movie Face? The Face Off, y'all remember? Like, face. He was like, I want to take his face off. I'm telling you, he said, take it off. Anybody have a question they would like to ask? We could pull a card, okay? If you have a question. You wake up flawless, around. That's one thing I take. I take good care of my skin, and then aside from that, I honestly I would say is genetics too. I wasn't the gal who had bad acne. Once I hit puberty, I discovered. Now, there are things that I discovered along the way that would cause my face to break out, and so I just stay away from those things. And that's funny why you ask that, because I'm also an esthetician. um, but so I do take good care of my skin, especially living in Arizona. Okay. I am not trying to be walking around looking like a bag of sand. Okay, my face, I'm telling you, this Arizona heat will do it for you. So, yeah, I really do I just invest in my skin, not just my face, just like all over. I really feel like, this is your first presentation. This is your first presentation, so why not keep it up? Why not keep it up? Leverage. You feel me? The money maker, okay? And this is what people need to do as well. This, how you show up, that is your first impression. Like I appreciate the compliments and everything, you're beautiful, all of that, and I send that back out and stuff. But I also use that as leverage for me and my, in the things that I want to do. So there, as you you gotta use what you feel me, but righteously, 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 righteously. Because when you look well put together, when you look appealing, and and especially when you're speaking to an audience, you want to give people what do they say? They say, you want to be easy on the eyes. Okay, you want people not only to stay because of your intellect, to stay because you are, um, sharing or whatever, making sense. Okay, not only be, not only do you want people to stay of your wisdom and your knowledge, you also want to keep them staying by having them something, representable to look at. You know, and sometimes, it's not the messenger, it is the message. But hey, why not kill two birds with one stone? You feel me? Why not do that? Why not do that? Yeah, you wake up all stuck, run around in that. Oh, this is the longest I've been on here. I made it to an hour, guys. Yay. We made it to an hour. That hour flew by. I ain't even gonna hold you. That hour flew by. So, so if you have a question, want me to pull a card, let's do so now. The doors are open now. Okay. The doors are open now. We have some. I wanna know. Let's see. Let's just pull one card. Let's see what's gonna be the energy for tomorrow. What is the energy for tomorrow for the collective? Let's see. The 4th of July. I don't know. It might be. I was hearing something like what's that song? Baby, you can do it. Take your time, do it right. So might be a little spiciness going on. and something dealing with money. Because I'm hearing, oh, what's that song? I get money. I run New York. Who sing that? 50 Cent, I think. I get money. Take your time. So let's see. We are far for tomorrow. Look. Victory and success, okay? Then deception and envy. I'm not going to see it, but it's supposed to be well. So I see you here. Okay, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for engaging too. Appreciate you. Look, so victory and success, deception and envy. Okay? So that's I get money. I get money. So someone could be sharing at, okay, by it being the 4th of July, be careful, use your discernment, because somebody could be sharing some kind of achievement with their family, a friend, at the event, okay, at the house party, wherever y'all gonna be at, and this is going to piss somebody off. I think you're gonna see whoever this applies to. If it ain't you, let the shit fly, bye bye. But you're gonna see how someone has been holding back how they truly feel about you. Like the mask is coming off, and then y'all know the mask be slipping real expeditiously, especially if you get the liquor and all that stuff in the system. Okay. Cause look, if you can see, he is like peeling it up, taking it off. Like, oh, you about to see the real me. You about to see the real me. Hmm. I don't think this will turn into like, let's see. I'm not feeling like it'll turn out to be like a big altercation, but there's potential for some word exchanges. Possibility, sorry, not potential. They got trapped in fear. So it's like the person, because they were like hiding behind closed doors, hiding the way that they really felt about you, this could have prolonged their own success and journey. Thinking about you when they could have just had to. I'm gonna think about we, because how you get on, teach me the ropes. What do I gotta do? But instead, you want to be somewhere hooting and hollering, hiding behind the mask about how you truly feel about me when you don't even give a fuck about me. And now you scared, okay? Now you scared because I got this. Because I got this. Victory and success. And now you scrambling because you don't know what to do. Okay, you going crazy. They say I'm insane in the brain. This person gonna bring up some old shit to watch. They gonna bring up some old shit. You gonna be like, what does that have to do with anything? Because this is how they've been feeling about you since day one. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you. Look, authority. Standing your ground. And this could be a test for you. This could be a test. You can be tested to see if you about it. All that work you've done in the dark. Let's see you show up. Let's see you show up in that boss like energy. How are you going to show up? Are you going to show up immature? Are you going to show up as if are you going to show up immature, or are you going to show up in a way that you are that you are exuding all the wisdom that you have collected along the way? Are you going to fall back into your old habits, your old way of solving things, those old conflict and resolution patterns that did not work? How are you going to show up once this situation presents itself? Because it's going to be some egos, okay? Look, patience and planning. So as I was just asking the question, like, how are you going to show up? Patience and planning, meaning when you're having a conversation with this person, because their way of expressing themselves is not healthy. It's kind of like, and look, truth down the bottom. Their way of expressing themselves is very impulsive. It's very, like, it doesn't feel good. Like, it feel like you get, like, tensed up or anxious when you do have to have a conversation. So let this person just express themselves however, and make sure you are thinking about what you're going to say before you say it. Okay, then I feel like this person could be like a walking time bomb, and everything doesn't even have, and what they're going through, all of it does not have anything to do with you. But because I'm, but because I'm hearing like you're in their top 5 nemesis, like they're like you're one of their top 5 villains. You're gonna get bulk of it. Oh, you in a top 5, bro? What you do? What you do? You in a top 5? But hey, we all have to be a villain in someone's story, right? Even the people that you like, why would you even look at me that way? Like, what did I do to you? Like, why do you even have to look at me as a villain? Like, I like what kind of villain vibes did I give off? You know what I mean? And you don't have to do anything. Like, you probably didn't do shit, but be there and put up with that bullshit. And because you did that, because you were there, sometimes it's like, they think you have a motherfucking motive when you're really showing generosity towards them, and being kind and caring. Excuse me. And then again, that was probably the role that you were designed to play in their life, was to be the villain. You were designed to be the villain. So yeah, definitely have patience with this person. But that mask coming off, expect to maybe you can probably, you probably go receive like some recognition in regards to whatever it is that has brought you success, or whatever news that you may share. But this person definitely interfering with that. Look, I'm tell me tell me I'm lying. Rejoice in celebration. Tell me. 4th of July. It's a celebration when we link up, okay? Whatever great news that you're sharing on this holiday event is going to bring a little bit of chaos, just a little bit, The, the mask is still going to come off. Lift every voice and sing to earth and heaven ring. I don't know why I'm singing this. Oh, liberty. Look, patience came out again, man. And say like some kind of affirmation, a prayer. Say something in, as this person is having a conversation with you. They're spilling their guts out. Make sure you're reciting like maybe your favorite Bible verse, or saying a specific prayer during that time, just to keep you grounded and level-headed. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. So let's I want to pull like some like oracle messages that may resonate with someone. Maybe it's a message that you need to hear. So ask the question, take a few deep breaths, and ask the Most High, your spirit team, ancestors, angels, whoever you hang your spiritual beliefs on. Okay. Ask, what do you need to know, or what advice do you need? What message is for you? Because I'm going to pull some, girl, I wish you the best today. Keep shining. Thank you, and I will. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, ask a question in your head, in regards to the message you want to receive. Let's see. Get you a word. And then I'm going to hop off. Look, okay? I've been on here almost an hour and a half with y'all, okay? All right, so all right, take your deep breath. Take your deep breath. And then when I read the card, if it resonates, just let me know in the comments, whatever it is, if this resonate with you. So you may want a message for yourself, some advice. Okay. Let's see. Okay, first card. Choose to see the truth in all situations, but speak with love and kindness when talking about yourself and others. Sorry, this goes perfectly with the message I was just talking about tomorrow, and someone coming up to you and they taking their mask off, and you got to be a little patient. I just said this. So whoever that is for, here's confirmation. Here's confirmation. Look, I don't play about my gifts. Okay. Okay. You, double confirmation. Let's read it again. Let's read it again. Choose to see the truth in all situations, but speak with love and kindness when talking about yourself and others. Whoever whoever that message is for, when it comes to you having this conversation or whatever, please let me know tomorrow. Please, okay? It does resonate so well. Thank you. Look, I'm gonna make a post. And somebody, please, like, if this was your situation, I really want to know, because you're so welcome. Because why be upset? Like, we can't control other people. We can't control other people at all. Don't feed them your energy. All right, moving on. Let's see. Let's do another one. But that really resonated with the message that we just did today. I was literally asking for a sign, and I just found you, and that was the first thing I heard. That's amazing. Glad I was able to confirm that for you. Glad I was able to be a sign. Now you just gave me chills. Okay, so let's see what else. Another message. Okay, wait, hold on. That was too many. Hold on, we're doing one by one. You know what? If all of them come out again, we just gonna take it, cause let's see. Okay, they keep coming out in twos. So let's see. The next one. I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. Okay? Didn't I just say, if you've been on this live, I said earlier on, I said something on the lines of, no one told, no, I said something about doing what, the divine told you to do. They do not know the steps that the divine told you to take to get to where you need to go. So whoever has something to say about your walk, this is what we were talking about, purpose. And somebody said that it's hard living out your purpose, but your purpose is your purpose. Who gives a shit? Like, and this is why, again, why people do not participate in life, because of the responsibility. This is why people do not follow their purpose, because of the responsibilities that come along with it. Okay? Yes. That's just like, I'll have people all day like, you're doing that, you shouldn't be doing this. But you have your God and I have mine. You don't know what my God told me to do. You don't know what's been put in my heart. You don't know what my blueprint is. So you can't judge me. The next one that came out, okay, we just go put a period. Just relax. You're doing everything just fine. Just relax. You're doing everything just fine. Just relax. You're doing everything just fine. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. You can do it, baby. Okay. I'm going to get a few more. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. This is definitely a sign, girl. You do have a gift. And that's why I had to stop fucking playing with my gift. This is why I had to stop playing with myself. This is why I had to be here. Because I didn't want my gift to go away. You know, when you don't walk in your purpose, when you do not walk in your purpose, when you do not utilize your skills, gifts, and talents that was embedded in you at birth, there's consequences. This is why, again, I do not judge you. I do not judge you. Therefore, no one can. This is why I had to keep telling myself, you can do it. Go ahead. Who cares? Who cares? As long as I'm showing up authentic, as long as I'm showing up and being myself, who gives a shit? As long as I'm showing up being myself, who cares? People are going to talk about me anyways because I'm going to talk about people. But seriously, okay? And now I'm saying the things, I find myself saying the things that I've heard people say on videos and in person and in wise words to just do it and not and don't care about what no one has to say. And again, that's easier said and done until you make it easier and do it. I'm getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Let's see. Let's see what else does somebody needs to know. Okay, put the question out there in the ethers. All right. All right. Let's see. Establish a self-care regimen and stick with it. Some of y'all could be doing everything. Just pick a little 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do something for yourself morning, noon, and night that deals with you. Nobody else. Morning, noon, and night. Morning, that could be prayer, meditation. Noon, even if it's reading a book, reading a scripture, doing a little walk, something that is for you and your sanity. And at night, the same thing, and keep doing it. Create your own regimen that makes sense to you, and not what these, because I'm not going to tell you, I throw out ideas and stuff, but however you want to plan out your day, that's your business. But self-care, the and it's so cliche how we all talk about self-care and all this other stuff, but it's real. Because if you're someone who wants to build a business, how the fuck how you gonna maintain that business? Your business is a reflection of you. If you're tired, worn out, stressed out, that's exactly what your business gonna look like. Just like how we talked about foundations earlier. Mm-hmm. Just what I need to hear in regards to my sanity. This is the foundation. You are the foundation. What you put into yourself, what you pour into yourself, what you don't pour into yourself, it's going to show in every aspect of your life. Prime example, if you don't eat right, you don't put nutritionist meals in your body, if you don't take your supplements, your vitamins, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Illness, okay, joint pain, headaches, that's spilling off into other areas of your life because you can't think straight. You can't move. You can't perform mentally or physically. I've been I'm so grateful that Goddess has been putting me, people has been coming into, my awareness. And one thing that I noticed, and they are business owners, that they take care of their first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, they at the gym. At the gym. All the entrepreneurs that I know do something physically and mentally to keep them grounded and sane because it's a must. It's a necessity. It's a part of their foundation. So establish a self-care regimen, stick with it. Start off small until you can build more. Oh, I'm gonna go live again and tell y'all about this hearing like manifestation hack when it comes to like planning and dealing with calendars. All right, so I'm gonna do like three more, y'all. Three more. So if you got a message, your your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believe that it was possible. Again, your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believed it was possible. For that, I'm hearing like relationship. Someone like you could have been going through something over and over and over again, and the disappointments were like piling up, but you always like, I know it could be possible. I know that it can change. Even though that's what you know and that's what you feel like, if you don't have the proof, if you don't see the proof, then let it be. Right, your habits are a reflection of yourself. Don't y'all know how many times let me read this again. Your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believe that it was possible. That can even be another perspective, is the thing that you could be working on something and your output could be the results that you're getting just right now maybe disappointment because it could be on the line of some kind of a failure. You could be feeling like a failure. But because you have that strong belief and that strong faith, like, I know this shit gonna work. I know it's gonna work. Because you believe that it's possible, it's still possible. So there's like two ways. I mean, it could be more than one, but those are just like two perspectives that you can look at it as. Resilience. Mm-hmm. Yep. To to just keep going. Yep. Let's see. Okay. You are ready for the next level of success. Isn't that what we've been talking about? Success, building, refinement, foundation. Okay? You are ready for the next level of success. Your true power is that after every disappointment, you still believe that it was possible. This could also be a congratulations to you. Because no matter how many times you fail, you still showed up. So you all the way up. You're ready for the next level of success. This could be a congratulations for you to achieving that milestone because you believed it was possible. So the Most High, like, oh, okay, babe, you ready? She ready. He ready. Okay. That resilience is what got you there. That consistency, that discipline, that regimen, that habit. Look, I'm glad we found each other. Okay. Seriously. Man, y'all gonna have me going on here for 2 hours. Okay. I'm telling you. And that's ringing true to me. That's ringing true to me because even though the disappointments that I felt as if they were self-inflicted, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna take accountability because I wasn't just pressing a button or when I wasn't posting or when I wasn't, you know what I mean? But because I believed it was possible, even though I disappointed myself, I still fucking showed up. And look at it, started from the bottom. Now we're here. Do you hear me?